So we're going to lift this car up now and install the drive shaft. So as you can see, we installed our new wheels and tires on it. Got a new Borgeson box in there. This drive shaft came from Silver Sport, but it's I guess they're hooked up with these people. Performance Driveline. Oh, you got to take the plug out of the back of the transmission. Hopefully, it goes in there without taking the exhaust off. Oh, I put the fluid in already. So close, so close. Might have to drop this exhaust system out of the way. Hopefully not, but it clips off of here. These are the straps that hold your U-joint in. I'll take this tape off of here. Okay. Might have to put it on the ground. That's so close. God damn it. Before you go forward. I know what. I'll take these bolts here out. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to drop these header bolts out of here. Collector bolts. So I can make some room for the transmission. I don't know why they got to make these so tight. Right. One side. There we go. Plenty of room now. There we go. Make sure those are in the flange. The little clips. One side's on, the other's not. The hammer. So this doesn't even need the clips because it's got the retainers on the end here. Actually, a Spicer rear end, Spicer flange yoke. That's what I'm trying to say, yoke. It's a Spicer yoke. A little different than a Chrysler one. I don't think it's going to go. I have to take the clips off. All right, we got to take the clips off. This is what the little C clips look like. All right. Make sure your needle bearings are still in place. And these are, because they're full of grease. Pop these back on. Okay. Put the retainers back on. Make sure everything's lined up. Bolts are along. The exhaust is really tight on this side. I use 2 fingers on it so I can get in there. Of course, if I had left the thing in neutral, I could spin the drive shaft right now, but I didn't. Get these snugged up by hand. Then we'll get a socket. We'll get a socket for these. Tighten them up. Now, very important, you got to make sure your U-joints seated on both sides. So it sits squarely inside the yoke. You have to turn the drive shaft. You have to put the car back down, put it in neutral. Jam a screwdriver in there to hold it from turning. Sure, there's a torque spec on here somewhere, but you have to find it yourself because Sean's not here and he's the Google expert. The heads of these bolts are a little too long, too big. They usually have like a 3/8 head on them, and these are 7/16, which is why the ratchet doesn't fit in there too good, or the wrench. All right. Need a thinner ratchet. That's what I need. A thinner wrench. That's good. That's good. That's good. And that's good. Okay. And that's that. Just got to put the exhaust back up.